So now let's make the update view. So let's hop back into our views.py file under our link plant app. And then we will also import another class from django.views.generic, and this time it will be update view. And this is the view for updating an object with a response rendered by a template. So we're going to import that. And then we'll create another class. And for this view, we want to have it so that we can update a link. So we have it so we can list out all the links. We can create a new link. But then what if we want to change something about a link, either the name or the URL? Then we can create this view to handle that. So we can go ahead and create a class and call this link update view that inherits from update view, which we just imported. And if we were going to create this with a function view, we would have to create a form, and then we would want to check if it's a GET request or a PUT request. And a PUT request is similar to a POST request, which we receive in this create view, but it's when you want to update something. So you're not creating a record in the database, you're just updating something. So we'd have to check if it's a GET or a PUT request, and then we would have to either render the form or update and save in our database. And so just like with our list view and our create view, we don't have to do all of these things ourselves because it's a common pattern. So Django created this update view, and it does a lot of that for us. We just have to specify a few things so it knows exactly what to do. So like before, we just specify the model, and this time it's going to be a link. And then again, we specified the fields because this will be a form, the update form. And this time we're only going to let the user update the text and the URL. So the profile that it's assigned to will stay the same. And then finally, just like the create view, we want to specify a success URL. And this is saying after it's successfully updated, where should we send the user? And so again, we'll do one of these reverse lazies, and we will send them back to this link list. Okay, so we have the view set up. Now let's just update our URL. So we can duplicate this create path. Instead of link/create, this will be link/integer, which is a PK, primary key, /update. And so instead of this just being link/update, we have to pass in this primary key so we know which instance to update. So instead of link create view, we want link update view. And then instead of link-create, we want link-update. And the next thing you may think we need to do is create a template. But the nice thing about the link update view is that it shares the same template as the link create view because it's just going to be our form. So it will be looking for the template called model_form. In this case, it'll be looking for the template called link_form. And since we already have that right here, it will just use that template to allow the user to update an item. So if we save this and we make sure the server is running, so Python manage.py run server, and we go back to our browser, we refresh the homepage, it should all work. And if we go to /link/1/update, we should see that we're able to update this first link. So it only lets us update the text and the URL. And so we could say my personal website, we click save link. It takes us back to the homepage. That's our success URL, and we could see that it's updated. Awesome. So you can see how easy it is to add functionality with the class-based views, some common functionality. And in the next video, we will look at deleting a link.